Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I have my glue book out, ready to do another couple of pages in this fun book. So if you haven't seen this before, there's a few videos about these pages. I think every page has got a video. Yep, so let's just get to the page that we are going to be working on today, this page, because these two pages were skipped. Somehow they must have been together when I moved on to that page. So this is just an old book that was 20p or something in the charity shop, and all I do is glue two pages together each time I want to do a page. So I've started on this page, which was about cleaning your fridge. Are you supposed to clean your fridge? Right, so I've got all my stuff at the side here. We're going to finish off doing the background, and I'm taking inspiration from a page we did before, which was this page, the Professor's Notes from summer of 1921, all about the bugs and the moths. So and his collection of butterflies. So this time we're going to record his collection of autumn leaves. So we will be transforming some leaves and yeah, and making a couple of pages for that, on behalf of the professor. So we'll just finish off covering up these little bits here, because I'm not sure that you were all that interested. You would be all that interested in me just gluing stuff down. So I've got my Mod Podge here and a brush which has been sitting in some water. So let's just get the bulk of the water off it. Okay, and this is nearly finished, this pot. You know, it's one of those things you've had for years and you just thought the day will never come when I get to the end of certain things, and Mod Podge was one of them. Mod Podge. I thought I'll never use all that, but there you go. So let's cover up how to clean the fridge. There we are, and then we've got this. I think for maybe about there. So it's quite a spell of weather we're having here. 1 minute. Let me just describe this morning. It was not sunny as such, but bright. And then it just went dark and a rain just poured down. And then we had hailstones. And then we had bright again. You just never know what's going to happen. Right, let's see. We can get a bit of this just for that wee corner up there. Perfect. So I nearly dipped my brush in the water there instead of the glue. That wouldn't be useful. So yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow's supposed to be quite bright, and then Sunday's supposed to be not so nice again. So we'll see what happens. I suppose that's just what autumn brings. There, so that's us all covered up. Just pop that in the water again and put it out the way. Okay, so more background would be some inking and some stamping. So we'll do that. I've got 2 distress stains here, and where are the stamps? Here are the stamps here. So I've got walnut stain and vintage photo, and let's just move that tub off. So let's do the vintage photo first. I've got my big brush. This is a stencil brush. I just want to lightly smudge it up a bit. Because we know from before that the professor is very messy. Right, that'll do that for now. And let's do some stamping. So we've got his coffee stain, his splodge, and his script. And I have some VersaFine. This is VersaFine Vintage Sepia. I'm not going to put it on a block, I'm just going to do that. And this is some of his notes up the side there. Maybe just continue down here, because he takes lots of notes. Yeah, and we'll do some coffee stains, because we know he likes his coffee. And he can't be careful. And we'll just do some off the page. There we are. And his little splodge, where he's used his fountain pen. Oh, this is so dirty. I'm as bad as the professor. I haven't cleaned my block in that or that stamp for a while. Where will we put it? Where would we splodge? There. That'll do for now. We can always add more splodges if we feel the need. Right, move all the inks back there. Okay, so next we want to add the leaves that he's collected. So I've already treated 3 to some inks and some gold, and I just messed around till I got what I thought would have been right. This is die cut. Wait, and I'll show you the dies. It's been die cut from this mixed media paper, and these are the dies. It's X cut. You can see the X's in the background there. It's X cut Precision Products. Now, I think it's just called leaves. There wasn't anything else in the packaging, but I can see it's XC, which is X cut, and you get 14 dies. So that's quite handy, and I've picked out 5 of them. And we've still 2 leafify too. And I was thinking maybe just something like that. But let's put the book aside and get working on those two leaves. So we'll get our messy cover in, and we want to get some similar effect to them. I've got ink spray dilutions, melted chocolate, speckled egg, which I don't think actually shows up very well, the blue, but I thought sometimes you get a wee tinge of blue. I've got crushed olive. I've got such a mix of things. That's just a Distress ink refiller, crushed olive, and this is an Adirondack Earth Tones ginger. I've also got this Pebeo gold gilding wax, and I've got Art Alchemy Sparks Raven Black, which is actually a bit of a sparkle that I didn't realise, although it's in the name I suppose, but we can just say that they were sparkling in the frost. I think that's what we'll say. Right, so let's just put a little spray of the brown or the chocolate. That's the green. And then a little bit of the ginger. And the good thing about this is if you don't get the effect that you want, a little bit of water, then this mixed media paper, actually you can do over and over and over. So, and it seems to just soak up everything that you throw at it, which is quite neat. Now, I'm going to just lift some of that off. There we are. I'm quite liking this because they're more green. These are more brown, and I overdid it with the brown a wee bit, but I'm liking the fact that they're more green. So let's just, this is where your fingers will go all inky. Add a little bit brown to the edges there. Much like that one, a wee bit more brown to the edge. Autumn colours. That's not staying. Maybe if we give it a spray with the brown rather than the watered down, that's better. Right, let's see what else we can do with these. I'm just going to mop that up for now. Should have dipped the stock in before I mopped up. There. There. Right. Let's see what it's like with a little bit of gold. Goldfinger. This is reminding me of the TV show we watched last night, all about the Bond themes. It was really interesting. Good programme if you get the chance to watch. It was all about how they come about with John you know, all the people that had written the Bond themes and everything, John Barry and whatnot, and Marvin Hamlish, and they had all the people interviewed, and then clips from all the movies and explanations about how the themes come about and the orchestra and how it all interacts with the movie, and how it's really good, really good if you get a chance to watch it. I'm quite pleased with these, that they're not as dark as those ones, because originally that's what I had in my head, that kind of colour, but then these just turned out really brown, so I suppose you could say they're really older ones and maybe they're newer ones. They fell off the tree longer ago than those ones. So, excuse me. So yeah, it was a really good programme. How they pick the songs and clips from all the older songs, and all about how it all fits in. Let me just get all that out the way. There. How it fits into the movie and how they build up the exciting bits with the music. Really good, really good. Right, let's put one green and one green one there. And then maybe that one there or something like that. Yeah. Right, so I have some titles stamped out. I stamped them on an old piece of book page, and they've been stamped. Right, so I just show you. This typewriter alphabet stamp set. So stamped them using that, and VersaFine black, and then again I just used my brush and some ink and just gave it a little bit of aging, and we'll just tear the last two. Oops, that's the ink over. I am so glad I had put all the lids back on. Oh my goodness. So we're just going to tear these final two. It put us in the notion to watch all the Bonds again, but do you know, it's not that long since we watched them all. It would really properly just be too soon for sure to watch them. Right. Don't need the ruler anymore. We'll just tear down. So what I did was I googled Latin tree names. I was actually going to make up, wait till I just get back in my seat, there we are. I was actually just going to make up some names, make up some Latin names, but I thought, oh no, just use some real ones. So it doesn't matter which leaf they're under, because they're just random names. Right, and I've also got, I might have to split the names to, I've also got this Autumn Notes 1923. Maybe put that up there. I think that's quite cool. What do we think? I like that. Yeah. Right, I think we'll just get sticking. Now, I was thinking maybe I would add a little bit more background stamping, but you know, I think I've got enough in the background. I do. I think that's enough. Yeah. Right, what we're going to stick down with, I think we'll just use the Mod Podge again. And we'll get this out the water. Right. Don't know if the Mod Podge will hold the leaves. The leaves, I think, might need the big boys. The old, what do you want to call it? Fabri-Tac 3-in-1 stuff. Can't remember the name of it. Yeah, I think the leaves will maybe need something stronger than this. I'm not sure how strong Mod Podge is. I don't only really use it for paper, but I suppose we could give it a go. Then we'll know. Let's try it with this one. Seems all right. So we've got Alnus incana, Salix alba, Picea omorica, Tilia cordata, and Pinus sylvestris. So there we are. And I know one of them is Scots pine, because when I googled the list it gave you the actual names and the Latin names, but I can't remember which one is Scots pine. Anyway, doesn't matter. The professor will know. Well, after all, it was him that wrote these notes, wasn't it? It's been ages since I had a go in this book, so and this page has been in my head since the weather changed the other week, and all the trees here are starting to change colour, and I thought, you know what would be quite good? Doing a leafy page. So here we are, doing a leafy page. It's to be dry tomorrow and then not so nice on Sunday. I think I told you that already. So maybe make the most of it and go somewhere tomorrow. Right, now did that do the trick? Yes, I think it did. Well, let's just carry on. This one was sitting sideways. I wonder, should I put it? Should I put? Oh, it's a big decision, isn't it? I think I'm going to stick with up and down on this page. And then we'll do a jaunty angle on those ones. I wonder what else the professor could do in his notes. We've done, what have we done? We've done bugs and moths, and we've done butterflies, and now we've done leaves. What else would a professor record in his notebook, I wonder? More to the point, what stamps and dies have I got that the professor could use for his notebook? I think that would be more to the point. Right, is that us? I think it might be. Let's just move this out the way. That's us. What do you think? How does it compare with these notes? Oh, we used a wee bit of paint round a little dribble round the edge of the things. See that? Wonder if we should add a little bit of shadow to the leaves. You know, for some reason, yeah, it was fine there because there's less. Maybe it's the background. The background is plainer in these ones, I think. Do we? I don't think we do. I think, see, because that was squares, I was trying to get it to sink into the page and then the big butterflies. Whereas because these have got titles, I think we don't need any more. I don't think. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. We'll call it done. So there's not many pages in the glue book left, because by the time I glue 2 pages together, there won't be many. Right. Okay, thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.